guys, Melanie Tariki here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad to have you. Don't even ask where I've been. Let's not get into that right now. Because it's a new year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. Happy 2023. I hope you have a blessed year. I'll go right here. Go right here. God forbid sometimes. But I'm here. I'm here. That's what matters. And can you tell any particular difference? Anything? Nothing? No? At all? That's fine. It's fine. It's your truth. Okay, welcome back to my channel. Oh, that was a lot. It was really, really a lot. I'm looking down because I'm organized now. So I just have to be able to talk to you guys in an organized way. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the last time I was here, I had not graduated. I have graduated. I'm giving the part to read. The tassel is on the left. It's on the left. Guys, one of the first videos I made this year, or one of the videos I made last year, I mean, was I was saying that I wanted to graduate, and God just fulfilled the desire of my heart. I graduated both from Bible school and from the staff. God's been good. God's been good. And one of the reasons was what? My vision board. The title of this video is not a joke. It's not a joke because what do I have here? What do I have here? Another one. Another one. So last year, I made my first ever vision board in life, and I didn't know what. I just wanted to do it because I was like, most of us that could happen. Most of us that could happen, and I did. I made it. And let me tell you guys, 90% of everything I wrote on that vision board came to pass. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I wanted to graduate. Mind you, this time you don't just graduate like it's supposed to because it's not a very aligned system. You plan yourself, and so according to how you plan yourself, that's how you graduate, right? I wanted to graduate. I graduated both from Bible school and both from this. I wanted to get a job. After I graduated, I got a job. The Lord, the Lord. I wanted to start my business, my balloon business. I started it and it thrived. I wanted to earn money from it. I earned good money, like good money. I'm gonna be breaking it down for you guys soon. I wanted to have difficult conversations. I had difficult conversations. I wanted to grow in my spiritual growth with God. I did that. I wanted to learn about money. The one thing that didn't come to pass was reading 20 books. What a joke. But you know what I did? I read more books than I ever have in my life. I think I read about, don't laugh, but I read like 5 books. Which is a big difference for me. It was a huge difference for me because I don't like reading. Yeah, I actually prefer podcasts and just listening and watching rather than reading. But I read 5 books, and I learned a lot. And I'm also planning to read more. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is a vision board is very important. And why is it important? So what is it? Basically, it's a board that you write the visions that you have in whatever creative way that you want to write. That will um, that will inform the decisions that you make over the season. It doesn't have to be a year, by the way. It can be any season, any amount of time that you want. So it will inform those decisions. It will also give you direction because a life without direction, really, what are you doing? Because direction is more important than speed. So you gotta be able to. It also gives you motivation. Now, motivation is here and there because even me, I told myself this year, what's keeping me is what? Grit, not motivation. Grit. So, what I'm trying to say is it gives you motivation to be able, like, if there's just something about looking at your goal and you're like, let's wake up, girl, let's do this thing because why not? Because then why not? And you ignore this, by the way, whatever this is going on. Anyway, it also gives order. Why? Because you don't just have to be busy, you need to be productive. That's one thing I learned. So I think in my life I had been conditioned to be very busy. It's like, why are you not doing this right now? What are you doing right now? You can't be in your bed right now. You can't be. You always have to be doing something. But are you productive? Are you productive? That's the real question. So I want to prioritize being productive over busy because I like being busy. I know myself. Yeah. And then it also gives you something to be grateful for and to review at the end of the year. Girl, you need to be able to sit down and say, we did that, God, we did that. You know what I mean? So that's why a vision board is important. And in my life, I have seen it work. So I'm not talking out of just out of the blue. It's worked for me. It's really worked for me. And so we thank God for that. So now I'm gonna show you how I do mine, right? So the first thing that I always do is pray. I pray about it. I sit down with God and I'm like, God, thank you so much for this season. Thank you for what you have done for me. Now what are we gonna do the next one? What are we gonna do? Oh, the next one, you know. And he gives it. There's just something about it coming from God that makes it all better. Because you know, if you delight in the Lord, the desires of your heart will be given. So my word for the year is abide, abiding from John 15 verse 5. Just being there. Because without God, you can do nothing, and you need to be able to abide to the true vine, the true God, to be able to live life as He desires you to live. So next, I review my past season. So I write down different sections: finances, from finances to relationships to spiritual growth to education to intellectual things. All of those things to did I say relationships? Yeah, to relationships. So you need to be able to view all those things in hindsight of what you went through, and then now write the goals under those sections. So you have three sections: strengths, weaknesses, and goals. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Now, what are you setting for yourself, right? So you write it down, and then you write the goals for each section. Like I said, the next thing is finding photos. I am a creative. I need photos. I need color in my life. So I find the photos that I want that are in line with what I'm writing and all of those things. I print them out in color, and then I get the materials, things like the gel pens, markers, whatever it is. You get them, and then you start sticking the photos and write whatever you want to write on your vision board, and then you pray over it, because again, committing your plans to the Lord, commit them to the Lord. So just to give you like a brief of, I'm not going to talk about everything, right? But let me talk about just a few things. What do I want to do in 2023? I want to be on YouTube. Like I realize I like creating content, but I depend on motivation to keep me, which is not sustainable, right? So I need to be able to do something that will keep me, I'm only saying I talk like this so that I'm accountable to myself at the end of the day. Then I also want to travel, like picture of suitcases, yeah. I want to travel next year. I also want to start my master's. This one, on God, I want to start my master's degree this year, and let's see how that goes. Like guys, I'm super excited for that, not gonna lie. So let's see, you guys will come along with me in the journey, right? Anyway, but we thank God. So that's what I wanted to talk about today in this short video, so that at least we start our balls rolling, for the year. We need to be able to live intentionally and how God desires us. Let's not waste our life. We're not about that life, are we? Are we? No, we are not. No, we are not. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.